Brought to you by the Bose A20 Aviation Headset, their most advanced pilot headset ever. By Aviation Insurance Resources, where our agents are pilots too. By Bendix King, you might be solo, but you're never alone. And by ForeFlight, makers of intelligent apps for pilots.
Hi, this is Jeff Van West from EAA AirVenture 2012 for Aviation Consumer and AVweb. We just flew in from Portland, Maine, and we got to try out Garmin's GDL39. It's their new portable ADS-B receiver. And here's what it looked like from inside the cockpit.
Of course, the big thing about the GDL39 is that it gives you weather in flight through ADS-B, specifically FISB. Tap and hold on an airport, and you'll get a pop-up window with the current details. Tap and hold, press the airport, and go to the detailed information page. And you can get METARs, TAPs, winds aloft. You can also get NOTAMs if that airport has any and come through the FISB network. Just like if you're getting information from the internet, you change the map overlay to show which FISB information you'd like to see. But of course the big thing is radar. One thing to remember about FISB radar is that it's only high resolution close to your aircraft. You want to look far ahead, you can see a radar image, but it's going to be fairly blocky. As you get closer to those returns, they'll show up in much greater detail. The GDL39 also has traffic, but it's somewhat limited because our aircraft over here on the screen is not squawking an ADS-B out signal. It's not getting a detailed ADS-B in signal. Where there are ADS-B targets, we'll actually get detailed information and possibly even a trend vector. We'll also see targets that are not ADS-B that are being relayed up by the FAA ground stations as primary targets. This means you can't count on the GDL39 to supply all the traffic that comes in ahead of you. To be fair, Garmin does warn about this, showing you that you are getting accurate air-to-air, but you're not getting the complete ground-to-air TSB or traffic uplink. The GDL39 was actually bigger than we thought it would be, but part of that is the battery pack that's on the bottom, plus the no-skid surface to keep it in place. On these batteries, Garmin says that it will run for about 4 hours. There's a power light on the front and status for the Bluetooth to connect to the iPad. There's also a power cord if you need to plug it in to keep it running in flight. Currently, this is the only way to connect it to the Era 796, but in the future, the Bluetooth inside the Era will be able to connect wirelessly. If you need more information about how the GDL39 is doing, you can go to the status window, and it has its own dedicated page where you can see whether you're picking up GPS, ground stations, and traffic, even which ground stations you're picking up, as well as the date stamps for all of the current FISB weather. This is where you'll check and see if your GDL39 needs to be plugged in as well, as it looks like ours does.
The GDL39 costs $799. It's a great receiver for weather. We think in order to make the traffic really work, it would need to be paired up with an ADS-B out transponder like Garmin's GTX 33ES or 330ES. If you want to find out more, you can check out Garmin's website or an upcoming issue of Aviation Consumer magazine. This is Jeff Van West for Aviation Consumer and AVweb. Thanks for watching.